This is Optimal Relationships Daily, episode 708. 3 Daily Habits That Are Better for Your Marriage Than an Exotic Vacation, by Triggs with Gottman.com. Hello, everybody. I am Greg Audino, welcoming you back to the show that is all about improving your relationships. Glad to have you here. Thank you so much for stopping in today. Today's post is all about forming daily habits that help strengthen your marriage without the need for expensive vacations. We all love a good vacation, though, so if you are wondering, how can that be possible, this episode will show you what you can do to make it a reality. So let's get right into Laura's post and start optimizing your life. 3 Daily Habits That Are Better for Your Marriage Than an Exotic Vacation, by Triggs with Gottman.com. I have a recurring fantasy that involves a beach, a margarita, and most importantly, a hunky husband. You know, that one much-needed vacation? Like many couples, my husband and I are longing for some alone time to relax, take a break from life, and really connect. But my fantasy flight never gets off the ground. It's canceled every time. The unfortunate reality is that we are not going on a romantic luxury vacation anytime soon, for the same reasons we rarely splurge on fancy dates, expensive gifts, or exciting excursions: money and babies. So without the thrilling prospect of romantic getaways, where does that leave the love part of this marriage? We've got the teamwork part down. Every day we work to take care of the house and kids. But to keep the romance alive in our marriage, the two of us need quality time and enjoyable shared experiences. In the busyness of life, this much-needed romantic connection can seem all but impossible. Luckily for us, and most couples, it turns out that the opportunities to enhance the romance are more attainable than you'd think. According to psychologist Dr. John Gottman of the famed Love Lab, lasting love is fed by little everyday moments of connection. That's right, the quality of love in your relationship is determined in the daily grind, not on that all-inclusive Mexican vacay. What exactly does he mean by this? Here are 3 daily habits that can make your marriage last forever. Number 1. Do little and thoughtful, kind things for each other. According to relationship expert Dr. Jack Ito, little acts of love and kindness go a long way. In his article, How to Show Love in Marriage, he writes that the big things we do in marriage only get us so far. Working full-time to pay the mortgage, making meals, caring for children, these things are necessary, expected, and connected with duty. Little extras, however, are obviously done because you want to do them. They show your spouse you're willing to put in the extra effort because he or she is worth it. In the 7 Principles of Making Marriage Work, Dr. Gottman writes that Hollywood distorts our notions of romantic love. Quote, watching Humphrey Bogart gather teary-eyed Ingrid Bergman into his arms may make your heart pound, but real-life romance is fueled by far more humdrum scenes. It is kept alive each time you let your spouse know he or she is valued during the grind of everyday life. End quote. When I think about it, I do feel a strong sense of being loved when my husband does the simplest things for me, like when he fixes my plate for dinner or texts me during the day to see how I am, or when he does little things to help me as a mom. Almost every morning, Kyle brings the baby to me with a clean diaper. That's love, my friend. Number 2. Make time to say yes to each other every single day. Time is the enemy for busy couples, but time spent in positive interactions with your spouse is non-negotiable. As Dr. Gottman writes, quote, a husband and wife are continually making bids for each other's attention, introducing a conversation topic, implicitly asking a favor, etc. And the most successful couples are the ones who continually turn toward their partners. End quote. They say yes to each other's requests for attention, interaction, and, well, love, I suppose. These everyday interactions serve to build up a bank of love and trust, Dr. Gottman says. I'm thinking just now of a bid for attention and connection I missed last week. Kyle spent hours digging and planting and laying mulch in our yard. Multiple times throughout the process, he asked if I had seen the latest thing he'd completed. At least twice I said no, I hadn't seen it, and continued to fold laundry. Finally, I figured out what he wanted, to share the experience with me, to see if his work pleased me. So I've made the trek to the backyard a few times since then, finding meaningful moments of connection in his joy of spring yard work. Number 3. Establish relationship rituals. There is something powerful in creating the just us element in a relationship. As couples therapist Zach Brittle writes, rituals are a way to ensure that your relationship is unique. Rituals are regularly occurring activities or traditions that you share as a couple, which serve to strengthen your bond. If you're anything like me, you have a love-hate relationship with Netflix. I feel like my downtime could be spent reading a book. But honestly, watching something together is one of the best rituals Kyle and I share. As soon as the last babe is in bed, we practically run to the couch and start our current show. We really do bond over the whole process. If it sounds like I'm defending a hardcore habit, I am. The ritual we've established is to spend our unwinding time in the evening together, sharing something we both enjoy. When I finally go on that dream vacation, I want to go with a lot of love and trust already in the bank. I want to go with all our inside jokes and a history of thoughtfulness and goodwill. I want the overwhelming feeling that this cute husband is my partner in life and in romance. That should make for a steamy vacation. You just listened to the post titled 3 Daily Habits That Are Better for Your Marriage Than an Exotic Vacation by Laura Triggs with Gottman.com. Stat time, everyone. According to Common Sense Media, kids younger than 8 are spending roughly 30% of their time each day on mobile devices. And if you think you can't remove them from their devices, well, you'll love KiwiCo. KiwiCo is a monthly subscription box for kids of all ages. I gifted the Panda Crate to a friend's toddler, designed to help parents build a deeper connection with their kids. The project pieces were well made and child-friendly, so parents will not need to worry about choking hazards or sharp corners. And the best part is, playing with your kids helps develop their sense of cognitive skills. I was surprised how much my friends enjoyed it, and I would love to invite you and your kids to work on a KiwiCo project together as well. With 7 lines that help spark creativity and innovation for kids of all ages, KiwiCo helps you spend quality time with your kids at home. KiwiCo is redefining play with hands-on projects that build confidence, creativity, and critical thinking skills. There is something for every kid, or kid at heart, at KiwiCo. So get your first month free on select crates at kiwico.com/ORD. That is KIWICO.com/ORD. And thank you so much to Laura for a very inspiring post today. Really great points made. Whether it's in or out of a relationship, we often lean on these big events to make our time worthwhile. But not only are these events few and far between, but they often have very little to do with us. A lot of the entertainment in these types of events are coming from an outside source that we sort of just bask in. Meanwhile, things we can do each day by our own hand, our habits, are what brings more satisfaction. We're in control of them, they're repeated, and they affect our mood constantly. Honestly, without those things in place, it's hard to even be in the right frame of mind to enjoy the bigger experiences like fancy vacations on the few occasions that they do come. Food for thought. We are done for today, though, friends. I will look forward to talking to you tomorrow. I have a post for you by Marina Brink on how highly sensitive parents can get some alone time, where your optimal life awaits.